Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel for another LEGO build. I hope spooky season of October is treating you guys well. Hopefully you're enjoying yourselves, getting ready for Halloween. I've been watching horror movies like crazy, so I'm very excited. Today we're going to be adding a very awesome LEGO set to the Nightmare Realm. Essentially, if you haven't followed this project before, I'm building a really cool custom Nightmare Realm to start with my medieval storytelling and everything, and a lot of the minifigures are starting to change in the background and they're starting to move and assemble and stuff like that, and the Nightmare Realm is going to be a huge story component far beyond just the first season of storytelling I'm going to be working on, but much farther beyond. It's a combination of quite a few series. Dreams, with their Nightmare lineup, is obviously perfect for it. Ninjago, in two different ways. You have the crystallized sets like this, which will be the first iteration added to it, and the Wolf Tribe, or the Wolf Pack, whatever you like to call them, from the current Ninjago seasons. The Dragons Rising, I believe it is, Season 2. Season 1 and or 2, I'm not sure, honestly. And Minecraft. Those are kind of the big three right now. 3.5, 4, whatever you want to count these. And this is the Crystal Temple. Now, I wanted this set when it originally came out. However, I just didn't end up getting it. And always wanted it. Ended up finding it pretty cheap on eBay. Now, this originally sold in 2022, so 2 years old already, I can't believe it, for $80. I picked this up for about $60, so not bad at all. I didn't need the box. Came with all the minifigures, came with all the weapons, and it says it comes with all the pieces, so I'm going to have to sort these out and get everything situated, but it is a wicked set. It's awesome. You have a lot of these translucent purple and blue and pink pieces, and that's kind of like a whole thing with the Nightmare Realm. And I've encased most of it in those black base plates as well. I have to add some more trim, however, I wanted to do this before I added the trim. Not for any particular reason other than the fact that I enjoy building this more than I do cutting base plates and stuff like that. So, still gonna have to cut base plates, but we're gonna be fine for now. After this, I think I'm going to do an episode of just adding those base plates, doing a black light, because I want a black light to shine over all of this and give that really creepy impression, and then adding some of the poly bags. And then I also have, you can probably kind of see it down there. It's on the top. Probably can't make it out from here, not sure. That is the next set, essentially, for the Nightmare Realm. So, got this video, and then 2 more already ready to go, and eventually I need the Nightmare King. However, this does have the Crystal King, I believe his name is, or Crystal Overlord, whatever his name is. I'll have to do the Overlord Dragon, at least eventually, so there's plenty more that we can do with this setup, but we're definitely in the good stage after this. Everything kind of it needs a fortress. It needs a castle. And last time, we added the Minecraft, the End Arena. It's a small little piece that I'm definitely going to still keep it in there, hence the reason I bought it in the first place. But this will be the capital area. I also moved the throne slash rider's seat, saddle, whatever you want to really call it, from the back of the Source Dragon and added it in there as a monster throne. So, not sure what I want to do with his storyline just yet. I'll figure it out. Might just be the general. Then we have the Neverwitch's creatures and stuff like that. So the Nightmare Realm has been a lot of fun lately. I'm definitely enjoying it, and all these different projects that are going on, and I think this one's going to be a pretty cool one. Thank you guys for joining me as always. Like, comment, and subscribe if you can. It helps the channel out a lot. And follow me on Instagram if you want to sneak peek in all stuff like this. Definitely a couple months ahead for the most part on the recordings, so you'll definitely get to see everything there and connect with the community and everything that I've been working on. You know, it's been a blast, and I know I say this every video, but I really do appreciate you guys coming to support the channel, checking out my videos, subscribing, following, whatever. You guys make this job all the fun in the world, and I absolutely love it. Between Legos and this channel, it's an absolute blast right now in life, and I really appreciate it, guys. So thank you all so much as always, and I'll see you at the end of the build, folks. Alright, everybody, so here's the final build. I actually didn't realize that the temple was 2 different parts. I thought it connected in some way, and obviously you can kind of connect them if you really want to. But as a whole, this is actually a separate piece from that, and I like it in picture more than in person. I think it looks awesome, and in the display that it's going in under the black light, I do think it'll still be really cool. But I believe it is neater in a picture than it is in person. But starting with the minifigures, we do have this little crystal dragon here. Very cool, very simple, but he'll look neat flying around with the Neverwitch's little ravens. And then as for the Ninjago theme, obviously in the past we've had ZX and DX possessed. This is crystallized. So we have Cole, very nice torso print. We actually have like symbols on all of their heads, which are very, very cool. The person that sold this to me threw in a bunch of different weapons, so I just kind of gave them all their own little weaponry here in the gold sense, and then one silver katana on the back, but very, very cool in terms of the actual armor. Then we move to Jay, give him a little dual wield. Again, similar torso print, and all these headpieces are going to be the same, just slightly different, and then with different colors. Again, I love the masks on these. I think they did a really nice job for those. Then we move to Zane. Obviously, his main difference, he will be metal underneath instead of the actual skin, but very, very cool. Nonetheless, I love the light blue with the white. Definitely a really big fan of that. And last but not least, we have Kai. Very nice minifigure. Gave him 2 gold katanas and 1 silver for the back. Then we move on to the Vengestone guard. Very neat. Again, know nothing about these guys, but that headpiece, the arm being partially translucent, just looks awesome. That's a really awesome minifigure. I love the one translucent arm, the one translucent leg. I just think he looks fantastic. He's definitely a nice addition to the whole Nightmare Realm. Then we move on to the Crystal King / Overlord with his 4-armed build. Golden arms, some translucent pinkish purple katanas, and of course that Oni mask to reveal that lovely face underneath. Very similar in build to like the Lord Garmadons from the past. Very, very nice minifigure. Easily one of my favorites from the line so far. No, it's for the building. It does have a lot of play features. Now, you'll see a couple golden weapons sitting around. I didn't want a lot of them just because it didn't work for the lore that I'm actually building around this. So, for now, I only kept a couple to build some accents out of, and that's going to be it. This main portion here, I was actually missing a couple pieces, so the throne is a little haphazardly put together, but you have all these little energy shoots coming off, these little crystals. Right here is an actual jail cell, and it is meant to kind of be floating there. Pretty stable, so I wouldn't have to worry too much about moving that around. You should be mostly fine. You have the throne, golden scythe here, and these huge energy pieces coming off of the back. I call them energy, but crystal pieces coming off the back. Now these are the same ones if you've been watching my channel for the past few reviews. The giant dragon, the source dragon, that is his tail, and they also used a similar one of these in color and has exactly the same shape as the Neverwitch's raven, the really big buildable one from the Dreams lineup. So they're definitely getting their money's worth out of this piece here, but it's very cool. These pieces are 1x12 or 1x16. I'm honestly not sure. I believe they're 1x12, but I could be wrong. Are that translucent coloration, but Technic style, and they just look fantastic. Those are exclusive to this theme and this set, I believe. So very, very neat. I love all the actual crystal elements, and I love the color theme. It's just that being separate from this is a little bit odd, and I'm trying to figure out if I want to put them maybe on opposite sides of the display. I haven't entirely decided yet, but we'll see. Now this does have a little mechanism on the side to actually move this and slide it back. It doesn't work very well, but it's there. It works to put it, to like move it, but does not work to put it back, so you just have to slide it there. This is held on only by 1x2 Technic studs, so a little bit wobbly there, but overall, I mean, it's pretty cool. It's essentially, I want to have a separate weapon in there, not the golden one. I want something a little bit cooler, and one of the play features, you can actually knock one of the ninjas off with this. But everything else down here does actually rotate. It's meant to look like it's pretty much levitating, and that's one of the reasons I really did like this set. These are also on 1x2 Technic bricks on both sides, so yeah, you can move them up and down, depending on what you actually want. I'll probably leave that a little bit closer. Overall, very cool staircase. I could see myself maybe trying to bridge these gaps and have it like this. I think that could be pretty cool. Obviously, in this state, not so much, and I don't know if that might be, I'm looking at it, it's probably going to be too long, so I might have this leading up to something different, or maybe replace this with like the giant Source Dragon parapet that I had. That thing's pretty cool. We also have the Minecraft End Arena. We have a lot of stuff we can do with this. So we'll see what I might end up doing. This will be the little area for the witch, the Never Witch. I think this will be like her little shrine. Storyline wise, it's going to be the general. Nightmare King is, of course, going to rule from his tower here. But, you know, we'll play around with it. See what I can do. Get this placed into the Nightmare Realm. And let's see what we're looking at. Alright. Well, it definitely looks pretty awesome in the Nightmare Realm display. Next time we're going to be adding the Grim Keeper from the LEGO Dreams lineup, so that's going to be pretty cool. But I love this set. Looks absolutely wicked. And then after that, we're going to be adding some black lights to the actual display itself. Got a couple minifigures just kind of sitting off to the side here. And then we'll be adding the black lights and then completely roping in the outside in these black base plates as well. I started cutting those on the side. We're going to finalize those next time, but I'm really excited. I think the Nightmare Realm is going to be pretty darn awesome, and for some reason I deleted this portion of the video. I just finished it up a little bit ago, and I said, oh my god, I accidentally forgot. So if anything looks a little weird like this flying raven, we're going to finalize that next time. But for now, I'm going to leave you guys with this. I think it looks pretty awesome, and I'm really happy with it. Like I said, we have 2 more videos incoming at least, and then after that, we're going to do some polybags and a couple specific minifigures as well. But I'm really excited to have this in the LEGO room so far. I think it's looking awesome, and I'm really excited, guys. So thank you all so much for joining me. Like, comment, subscribe if you can. It helps the channel a lot. And follow me on Instagram if you want more of a sneak peek into all the LEGO building process and everything like that. And I'll see you next time. Happy building, everybody.